I can't help but like looking into the chat. There's a lot of people that keep bringing up someone that you wanted to fight. With Frank Martin. You guys first time meeting each other face to face at the Terrence Crawford and Spence weigh-in, I believe, right?
Yeah, it was at a press conference.
Oh, the presser, yes, presser. So I mean, you guys obviously got face to face and things like that. It's a fight that all the fans want to see.
Yeah.
So I mean, what was that interaction? Just your thoughts.
I mean, shit, I feel like, a lot of people are coming at me like, damn, Keyshawn, you should have did more, or damn, Keyshawn, I like how you carried yourself. But for me, like, how I look at it, that man was doing a whole interview to come talk to me. You know what I'm saying? People are like, oh, Keyshawn, he's scared Keyshawn because he confronted Keyshawn. I was on my way out the door with a girl with me. I wasn't worried about Frank Martin. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go get some pussy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Frank Martin was doing a whole interview, confronting me just to show me that he's not scared of me, basically. He's trying to prove something to himself that he's not scared of me. Prove to the whole world that he's not scared of me. So he had to come confront me while I'm walking out the door. That's why the whole time I'm there, I'm just laughing at him like, bro, like, okay, we can set it up. Like, that's why I'm carrying it that way, because I'm seeing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to do all this. People know me for who I am. Like, people know I do a lot of talking. People know I get aggressive. People know who I am. People know I can fight. He had to come confront me. Keyshawn, I'm not scared of you, bro. We're going to fight when the time is right. When the time is right, when you ask me, do I want to fight Frank Martin? What I say? Every time. I'm going to fuck Frank Martin up. I said it to his face then. You know what I'm saying? He keep talking about when the time is right. So I feel like, he just had to prove to himself he's not scared of me, but we're going to fight when the time is right. Man, fuck out of here. You scared of me, and I'm going to fuck you up when we fight.
Now, just, on the other side, just the fact that Frank did come up and approach you, do you respect him, as a fighter, like man to man? Like, I know that if someone was saying, hey, this guy wants to fight me, over and over, and then he sees him, is there, as a mutual fighter respect that he took the time to come up and say, hey, what's up? I'm down, face to face. And it did get a lot of people talking about it. I think that was probably the topic of the press conference today.
Yeah, I definitely respected it. A lot of no fighters out here doing that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, and I'm pretty sure I said in the interview before, I respected what Frank did. You know what I'm saying? I definitely respect it. But if you ask me that same question, I'm gonna say, for me, what I know, Frank came over to prove to himself that he's not scared of me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I respect that, but at the end of the day, he's a fucking little dog. You know what I'm saying? When you put him against me, I will fuck Frank Martin up. And I will say it every time. And when it happened, it will happen. You understand what I'm saying?
So is this one of those fights where obviously there's different politics? You from as long as I know you wanted to fight with him. He hasn't shied from the idea of fighting you, but there's obviously politics of promoters and top rank PBC. Is this wherein, maybe the next Crawford Spence, undisputed, you get a belt, or you want it now?
Yeah, I will fuck Frank Martin up now. What y'all know? Not what you. I know you talking. The fans. I will. Anybody can get it. I'm ready now. I'm about to be 10-0 my next fight. What? It's not 5, 6, 7, 8 no more. Like, we going to 10, 12, 11, 15 now. Like, I'm ready. Y'all keep talking about Lomachenko. He did it in 2. Shakur did it in 11, 10. Yeah, it's about that time for me. You know what I'm saying? So whoever got that belt, if Devin Haney gonna keep him or he gonna vacate whatever he wants to do, let me get a shot. Devin, if you gonna move up. You know what I'm saying? If Frank wanna fight, Frank said he was gonna go back and talk to Al. Frank, you never went back and talked to Al about me clearly as day. So don't get into the camera saying you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, in terms of me, I'm willing to fight I'm really willing to fight any one of these fighters out here. Like, I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
Now, I've also seen people in your comments that also keep bringing up Andy Cruz, respectfully, a guy that you shared the ring with in the Olympics. But he turned professional, and he went and fought an opponent that you fought. And in comparison, what was your, first impression of how he looked, in his first debut?
My first impression was, honestly, Keep it real. Like it was expected, honestly. I was watching, I'm like, I'm knowing he gonna go 10 rounds. I'm knowing he gonna look good going 10 rounds. This the shit that I know. I know. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see how he was gonna really like look going 10 rounds. Was your power gonna stay there? Was you gonna get a little fatigue? Was your defense gonna be superb as it does be in a 3-round fight? You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it was expected for what he showed me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people saying, damn, that was, to be honest, Key, that was actually like a good ass debut with Burgos going 10 rounds. People like, that's really a good ass debut, bro. I'm like, I mean, I feel y'all, but what a lot of people be forgetting is I'm the only one that been in the ring with him 4 different times. So if anybody knows, it's fucking me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it was just a decent debut. I expected him to do what he did, honestly.
You feel like when they matched him, because obviously they do this often where they get an opponent, you know, and they hope that they outperform him. And like it's simply like just by knocking this guy out, because he's been in the ring with a lot of great fighters, no one's knocked them out. Do you feel like that kind of backfired in a sense where because he couldn't knock him out,
Shit.
that now he can't use that as a leverage like I outdid Keyshawn?
I mean, yeah, for sure. Because, I mean, if I would have knocked Burgos out, then I would be saying I outdid everybody. So, I mean, definitely he could have used that for leverage. And I honestly would have been happy if he would have stopped Burgos because it would be a much bigger fight. Right now, don't nobody know Andy Cruz. Don't nobody know that nigga in America. Don't nobody know him. Don't nobody know him. More people know Frank Martin than people know Andy Cruz. More people know me than people know Frank Martin. You feel what I'm saying? So, Andy Cruz just got a lot of catching up to do inside and outside the ring.
So if you had to choose between, you know, a person from the amateurs that has a great storyline or Frank Martin, you would obviously choose Frank Martin just because it makes more sense.
No.
Okay. Well, just,
no.
You want that get back?
If I was my own promoter, like Mr. Devin Haney, like Lord Devin Haney, I would fucking get me a world title. I would make my first title defense be Andy Cruz, and then I'll call out Frank Martin bum.
Is this so? Just in the root of all things, the whole goal is to get your title and just start wrecking havoc throughout the 135 division. And regardless of who comes first, who comes next, it doesn't matter. Title shot, if you want to line them up between either Frank Martin, Andy Cruz, or Pitbull. I think you were on Pitbull. You know, I mean, it doesn't matter. Right?
Hey, yo, I love you not, right? My brother said, man, Key, you need prayer. She told us something. Who you fighting next? I said, shit, I'll probably fight the whole 135 division next. I mean, no bullshit. I just snapped on everybody yesterday. But that's because people, look, Ryan, people need to understand. These fighters out here is soft. Real shit, bro. I'm going to call a spade, bro. And the only reason why I'm kind of getting like this, because I'm really seeing it for myself and I'm living it. I'm in professional boxing. I'm doing it. So I can speak on it. Niggas out here is soft, yo. Niggas out here don't really want to fight, few. Niggas out here want to build fights of other names and then fight another fighter they know they can knock out. That's what fighters is doing out here nowadays. From the top tier guys, all the way to the bottom. I'm a fighter. I want to fight your ass. I want to fight your favorite fighter, Ryan. Hey, everybody on this live right here, I want to fight y'all favorite fighter. Tell them Keyshawn Davis want to fight y'all. I bet they come up with an excuse. Oh, he's only 9-0. Oh, he's only this. Oh, he's only that. It's gonna be everything but, man, let me get to him. Let me fight him. I'm trying to tell you, these fighters don't want to fight, Ryan. I want to fight though. That's gonna watch the cream of the crop gonna rise.
Well, you have a great fan base of people in the chat, and just, you know, I guess, you know, you were responding to all the fighters that you want to fight. You know, what do you think it would take for you to get it? Do you just have to wait to the politics, or would you have to, I guess, succumb to some sort of demand, right? And because, you know, let's say they give an offer or they say we'll do it. Well, maybe it's unrealistic in your perspective, but you lure them in, you got them, they're willing to give an offer, and you're gonna take it. Is that something that you would even entertain? Like, just send me an offer.
Hey Ron, it's 226 people watching watching this live right now. Last year, it was only about 80 people. Each year, the shit's gonna get bigger and bigger. I'm gonna catch one of these little fish on his hook. I'm gonna reel me a fighter in. Trust me, because it's gonna make sense fighting me. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna make a lot of sense fighting a guy like me. I sell. People love watching me fight. I'm a top prospect turning into a star a few fights from now because I'm doing what I need to do outside the ring and I'm performing. So I don't care if one of these fighters don't want to fight me, because at the end of the day, the fans are gonna love me to fight, and the fans are gonna see the real. These fighters don't want to fight me. If the fans see the real, I'm all right with that. And if one of these fighters want to fight me, I'm even better with that. You feel what I'm saying? But truth be told, honestly, I'm not really out here chasing a fighter. I want the fans to see the real. And if a fighter happens to be like, nah, fuck that, I want to fight Keyshawn, even better. But I doubt it's gonna be a fighter that say that. I hope somebody screen record and say this. I love you not. If it's a fighter at 135 that was talking how I was talking, I'll be on his ass.
Now, going through the list, it obviously has to make sense too. You know, there's certain opponents. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of people that want to face you, right? But where's the threshold of sensible fight to, all right, this fight doesn't make sense yet? Because clearly, I know you want to fight all the top 10 guys. I know you want the champ. You know, I know you did the live or when you talked to Kid Austin. You know, him and Kid was talking about wanting to fight you, but you know, once again, another promotional place, and it didn't really seem like it materialized. It went anywhere. So, I mean, do you have to fight the Kid Austins to get the potential fights that you want and the fans want?
No, all I gotta do is freaking keep raising my stock up, and people is gonna accept the money that I give them. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure when it comes to the prospects, I will be the A side. You feel what I'm saying? So my money is gonna be right on my side. I know that Top Rank believes in me. They will put up that money. I believe in myself. I will put up my fight check. So, I mean, like, in terms of, like, when the fight is right, okay, I feel you on certain fights. But if you talked about me and Andy Cruz, well, that fight is built already.
Mm-hmm.
If you talk about me and Kid Austin, he's going to lose before he gets to me.
Oh, wow. Why you feel that way? Just
bro,
his performance?
Like, bro, him and Ryan will be a hell of a fight. Can Kid Austin beat Chris Colbert? I will beat the hell out of Chris Colbert.
So, you would do a Chris Colbert fight? Would that entertain you? Like,
I will beat the hell out of Chris. Chris Colbert know how I'm coming, bro. Chris Colbert don't want no parts of me, bro. Them niggas know how I'm coming, Ryan. And I know you know, but I'm talking to the fans. Bro, niggas know how I'm coming, bro. Chris Colbert don't want no parts of me, bro. Ryo, you seen what happened to Ryo when y'all trying to compare him to me? Come on, bro. These fighters is not fucking with me, Ryan. I'm trying to tell you.
You feel like you have a curse, like a Keyshawn curse, where, you know, something, you know, like the Ryo situation, you were building up and then, you know, a curse, and then, you know, there's the boxing guys I hear. I get that often from my big man Ben at FightHype. But he talks about the boxing guys and things like, you believe in that? Like karma, boxing guys, and curses?
I definitely believe in karma. I believe in karma. I believe in God first. Let's talk about that. I believe in God first, but I believe in karma. So, in terms of my curse, man, I don't know, man. People were saying that, though, because there was a lot of people that was hyping up Mark Castro. He got knocked out, then Ryo, then he got knocked out, then, didn't Kid Austin get dropped one fight? Something like that? Like, it was one time Mortai was really calling me out, then he got dropped that fight. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I don't know. I guess God got to play it for everybody. I can't speak on that.